Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining us from. Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing today? Can I see your reactions, please? How is everybody doing? Hello, hello, hello. How on a day today? Happy Sunday. Hope your Sunday did go well. Thank you for joining us today. It's going to be another great session on learning data analytics. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Maybe just your reactions for the comments. Okay, how was day one? Hope you had a great time, and I hope you've been able to practice what you learned. We have sent out emails to all of you with the practice data set, and I hope you were able to um, do it on your own and learn something new. And if you have questions from there, please put them in the comment section. Put all your questions, just put them there. We'll answer every one of them. So you're all very much welcome for today's session. Today, we are learning Power BI to continue from where we stopped last time. So, before we get into it, for those of us that are joining for the first time, you're very much welcome. My name is Beatrice from Hills and Tech. And just to give you a brief overview of what Hills and Tech is. So, Hills and Tech is a platform dedicated to closing the gender gap between women and technology. We offer several non coding courses such as business analysis, data analytics, where you're learning today, data governance, product design, product marketing, cybersecurity, product management, and so much more. And just a little about our founder, Bisola Alabi, having started her career in tech 10 years ago and never touched a line of code, witnessed a gap between women and technology and watched families lose their jobs to digitization, and she decided to do something about it in 2020. So she set up a platform where women who have increasingly become breadwinners can acquire non-coding technical skills and apply for high quality jobs in less than 2 months. Yes, less than 2 months. In just a few weeks, you can take a course with us and learn and be ready to take on jobs in the market as soon as possible. The result has been phenomenal, and we are committed to doing so much more. We are fully online, so wherever you are, you can take a course with us. You can learn and meet people of like minds as well. We have trained from over 25 countries, and this has been made possible by the virtue of hands-on training and quality of facilitators who ensures our students get value and also monitor them during interview sessions. So joining us means you not only learn, but you are also catered for in your preparation for interviews and even after you graduate. So we have trained students from various backgrounds, such as stay-at-home moms, undergraduates, lawyers. No matter your background, you're very much welcome to take a course with us and learn. So by 2030, our aim is to have trained over 100 million African women through paid and free sessions, such as this one. Miss Bisola Alabi is also an author. She authors Jasmine Discovers Tech Book for Young Girls in Secondary School. Our students work in different places, and you too can be one of them. These are some companies that you may know as well. And that brings us to today, where we are going to learn data analytics, Excel, and Power BI in Pidgin. And for today, which is day 2, we are learning Power BI in Pidgin. So before we get into it and bring up our facilitators to stage, just a brief overview. Let's meet her just a little bit. Mercy Bernard. So Mercy is an alumni of Hills and Tech. She's a seasoned business analyst offering 8 years of experience contributing significantly to digital transformation and process re-engineering projects in diverse settings, such as the financial services industry, startups, digital solution service providers. Skilled in research, analytical skills, communication, problem solving, and presentations. such strong professional with a master's degree focused on information technology from Bournemouth University. So, can I see your reactions, please, in the comment section as we bring up to stage Mercy Bernard? Hello, hi. Hello, Mercy. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yes, I can hear you and I can see you. Hello.
How are you doing today? It is great to have you here.
I'm fine, thank you. I did fine, thank you. Because I'm a teaching analyst, am I not? I did fine.
Yes. So before we before we go into the main thing today, just to start us off. So I just get one question for you as we proceed. So how wait till you fit tell our viewers today, our audience, we don't come today. Waiting be Power BI and waiting them fit use am do, especially for those who be business owners.
Thank you, Beatrice. You do well as you take switch. So PowerBI now analytical tool, a very robust intelligence tool. The thing where we feel use them do, we feel use them show data in a way where they tell story. So like you talk, when it comes to business, how we feel use Power BI. Power BI now the place where business owners go. Once you open Power BI, you go feel see stories about your business just by looking at and it will help you make business decision because it will tell you as the thing they go whether you they do well, I mean, you know they do well, where you know they do well, what thing you need to do, and where they do well, you go know how you go take continue to do well.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mercy, for that answer. So if we go ahead, share your screen. While you do that, everybody please share this link with everybody in your community. Everybody is welcome. Make them follow, come learn as well. So if you get questions, just leave them for the comment section. At the end, we go answer everybody question. So go
Sorry,
ahead
which is
and do that.
how they talk because the thing be like say they break from my side. You be hear me well?
Yes. I
Oh,
did hear
cool.
you.
Okay. Okay, so I go start to share my screen. Mm, Okay. So the thing where good. The thing where I want to where we go learn today now how to use Power BI. Last week we talked about Excel and a few things where we learned for Excel because Excel they're very robust, just like Power BI. The thing where you feel do there, they plenty. Now I want teach the same thing where they similar to what we learned last week, so that when I go feel relate how two of them take resemble. So I go try make it be the things when I learned last week, nine I they teach today. And today I don't go carry data from Cargo because Cargo is a better place to go carry data, make you take play around and improve your skill as data analyst. The data where I go carry, the data they talk about the languages where we get for the world and the things where don't happen to these languages. So by means of my English. So I go use Power BI, take show now some things where we fit see for this data set. Okay. So at the end of today class, we go build 2 pages. One page will give us overview of what's in the data they tell us. So when your stakeholder look the first page, the overview page, is supposed to know what's in the sup with the data. Then the next page, it will carry a different story. Not be say like different totally, but every page for Power BI, I suppose they tell story. So for example, the first page here, I give overview of what's in the data they talk about. Like how many words, how many countries we get for the world according to the data set. We talk about how many languages they for the data set around the world. And then the next one talk about languages where they at risk. Okay. Now this one are the same when I don't build, but I go take una through how to arrive at something like this. So normally I go open another page just to talk about interface of Power BI. When you open Power BI, now like this it be. And just like Excel, these things where they for up, like we get the home, insert, come reach help. We they call them ribbon or we they call them tabs. So when I talk about home tab, you go don't know say now here I talk about, or ribbon, you go just come up here. Okay. So for home tab here, you go see some kind things where we fit do with data. So you go see paste, cut, copy, format painter, but that one they gray out. And the only reason why they gray out because nothing they inside this my place. Now this place where my cursor they roll like this, with a column report view. So because nothing they my report view, now why these ones they grayed out? Now we also get these places for this side, what would they call visualization? For visualization, all these things. Now, analytical tools where we fit take display our visuals. So when we don't do calculation, for example, last week we talked about formula and functions, okay? So maybe we don't calculate something, we won't come swarm in a way we're fine. Now here we can't choose the thing where we feel say it will best show the data. Now they talk about home and these options with the here. I said the reason why this one they grayed out now because nothing they here. So if I choose anything here, just anything here, once I click on anything here, you go see say it don't come out. So it come out because once I don't put visual, I feel decide say I won't copy that visual or I won't format them or maybe I won't paste them somewhere else. Now, if you look up here, you go see something like get data. Now, get data, now where will they go bring in data from various sources to come analyze them for Power BI? For data analysis, we they always get things what they call ETL. Now that E, it means extract. So you feel extract data from different places. We feel get data from Excel, we feel get them from data flow, we feel get them from SQL Server, we feel get them for internet, maybe web. We feel get them for text or CSV. Or if I click more, you go see many places. Una still they see my screen? No, you they see blank, Kabi. I go need to stop to share so that I go see what's in the share.
I can see you see build visuals with your data.
Okay, yeah. I go just stop to share this one. See now this one I go click. Then if I share again, share screen, share window. And the thing when I want to make gonna see. Okay. Now the same thing if you share. Okay. Make I just share my entire screen for a minute so that I will see because you go benefit from seeing what I did talk. So share screen. I go first quickly share my entire screen for a minute. Cool. Now this one I want make you see. Good. So when you click on, when I click on that get data, now it show me these options. If I click view more, you see all the places when I get data from. If you get data from Excel workbook, you get them from Snowflake, you get them from SharePoint folder, if now waiting your organization they use. Okay, so now waiting I want make una see the different places where you carry data from enter inside Power BI. Once you don't bring in your data, whether not from internet, whether not PDF, then you go come, they analyze them. I go close them. I go quickly stop to share my screen. I will just select one window to share. Share window. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's when I get data. We get transform data where we they go transform data with a column power. Once I click this transform data, you go see something like transform data again. If I click it go carry me go. I go need to share my whole of my screen today because Power BI could carry us to go different places.
Let's see
Okay,
if you
I go.
zoom in small.
Yes, I feel zoom in small, and I think I go need to share my screen. Otherwise, and I no go fit. Oh, you done too much. You done okay?
Yes, you do okay now.
You done okay? Okay. So I think I go need to share the whole of my screen. Oh, almost. Okay. Because Power BI go dey open for different windows, and I know if I drag and come, I no go see share. Make I share my entire screen. Cool. So that I go feel the carry the things they enter. Okay. Bitches, I beg. You go need to tell me when I dey share wetin I not supposed to share, I beg. Okay. So
Okay.
click share. Okay. So not be this one I won't talk about yet. Now this one I did talk. Oh yeah. So when I click that close. So when I click on transform data, for example, if I click transform data, it go carry me come where my data day. When you bring in the data, carry you come this place. So here you go see all the steps when I don't take to bring in the data for the data to dey clean, from the source of the data to everything when I don't perform. But I go walk through so make una no worry, make una no fear. I go make am simple for Pidgin. Una go understand wetin dey sup. Now we get insert where you fit bring in shapes, you want bring in images, maybe picture where you want carry enter. Now we get modeling where you want create your own table. Say the table, you know they bring them from external source, right? Now you want enter things by yourself. If you use new table, take create that one. Then this role security, that one are to decide who go they view your data and who no go view. So by order of maybe you want to make it between now only Oga fit check that data, other people no go fit check them. Now there now go from do the settings. Yeah, we get view. For this view, I think when you get organizations, we get their own teams, like customized teams. You feel from here, bring them in, or you feel use all this one, take format your data. I'm not going to talk too much because as I use them, I go to explain, otherwise we're not going to get time to go reach where we want to reach today. So if I come back to this home, I want make una look my left. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I go talk about just these 3, why we go use only these 2 today. I don't talk a little about the report view, where we go to visualize our data. So come back here as an example. This place where all these things stay, we call our report view. Now go back to the plain page. This one, na table view. So for example, I don't bring in my data set here. Now here, I go feed a check. Maybe I want to know, what's in the happen for this data? I fit come here, can't use filter to check. We don't talk about filter last week. We don't talk about columns. So all these ones like this now columns, and then the ones where go straight like this now rows. We don't talk about them last week. So now still the same transferable knowledge. This one now model view. So this one, they show you how tables they take connect to each other. But because I not go use any table where they connect today, I not go talk about them. And before I go even want to talk about them, I go like make you don't do something for Excel to show the relationship. Because for Excel, you go be when you they think about VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, and HLOOKUP. Once you don't understand that one, then the relationship for Power BI, you go feel understand. So now we go straight to bringing in data. I say if you come here, if you click Excel, because the data I want to use, what I get from Cargo now Excel, right? So when I click Excel, you go see this option to browse and bring your data from wherever you want to bring out. Now, because my own are Excel and it did for my system, once I click browse, okay, this now the data sets when I want to use languages of the world. If I click languages of the world, it go bring them come for me. It go bring up come for me. So if I quickly stop to share my screen, make I bring the fresh data, the fresh report, because this one I don't build them already. I'll just quickly bring the fresh report so that when I go see what's in the talk. So stop sharing. Cancel. Okay. Present. I need to share an entire screen. Okay. Share. Cool. So once you bring in the data, it will carry you come here. It will show me say my data now from Excel workbook. And this now the table when I bring languages of the world. If I click on, it will show me a preview of what's in my data be. Now remember, say I say for data analysis we get ETL. We don't talk about extracts where would they get data source from different places. Now the next thing we want to talk about now T. The T for the ETL will be transform. Now we need to transform our data sets. We need to clean them. We need to ready and prepare and make we for feature them. Just like beans when I explained last week. You go need to pick them, cook them. Now for Power Query, yeah, we go carry out that transform. Now if you look here, you go see this green thing will be load. It gets arrow way face down by the right hand side. If I click on this drop down, you go see transform. Now I go click this transform. It go open my data set for me in a way where I go fit see wetin dey sup with the data. Now it don't show me my data. The thing where we go do now, we go through the data one by one to see whether it dey clean and they clean them. For your right hand side here, applied step. It dey tell you wetin you don't do so far. Now the thing don't move from source where they show where I from bring the data in. It don't navigate to where I select the data. Now you do one for me. Now you jump all the steps anyway. But now waiting you feed you by yourself. Then it promotes header. So before I talk about this promoted header, if you see when the data enter, you go see say it just put column 1, column 2, go reach wherever it reach column 12. Now, but after that, he can't put for row 1. Cool. This one be like what I learned last week. Row 1, he put ID, name, macro area, latitude, longitude, ISO code, countries, is isolate. He put them for the first row. Now, as you dey look that thing normally, for example, name, you go see say the names will go down. Makes sense. Say this one supposed to be header. Now, why Power BI don't promote header for me? If you not do them, we for do them by ourselves. But you don't promote the header for me, it don't change to header. Say this one, no, you supposed to be the heading of each column. I hope I remember, say all these ones will go down like this, na column. So it don't promote them for me to make header. You can't change column type. For data, we get different type of data. So if you see for this ID, you go see ABC. If I put my cursor, click on, it will show you the various data sets we will get. So data if it be decimal number, if it be fixed decimal number, if it be whole number, if it be percentage, if it be date/time, if it be date, if it be time, if it be text, if it be true or false, what would they call boolean, or if it be binary. Another thing where I go want to talk about be when data na text, it is always there for left. When data na number, or in this case, decimal number, yeah, it is always there for right. So now go down see say text, it put them for left. Number, it put them for right. Now make I go back to waiting with the talk. I want make all my header for the each column carry capital letter to take start. So I go come here, I go change this one to ID, I go knock enter, I go come name, I go change name, enter. Macro area, you go just right click on top, then a left click. Once you click on, it go answer you. So macro, I go put space, I go change them to area, enter. Latitude, I go change them to L, enter. Longitude, change them to capital, enter. ISO code. So I check Google to understand what's in the ISO code. And because when they talk about languages of the world, it talks say ISO code. Now the code where they give every language. So every language gets its own code. So now what's in ISO code mean in case now they worry about what's that column they talk. So code, I go come countries again, change the first letter to capital. Carry this one, scroll, come here. Is isolate. Is isolate again. I check Google, say what's in it mean if language be is isolate. True or false. So I get two options there. One are true and one are false. And is isolate means say if they don't know where language from, they don't know in mama, they don't know in papa, they go say the language they isolate. So in that case, not true. And if the language they know in history, in background, they go say be isolate, meaning just come out from nowhere. They fit trace in papa and in mama. So it's isolate. Family ID. I just clean them up so that it go make sense. I go come out this hyphen where they here. Change the ID because ID now short form of identification. So suppose the capital. Again, family. So every language gets in papa and mama. That's the family. Where you from come. Family tree. If we think about family tree. So status. I go change this one to code. Okay. Now that's now normal step where I take. You if you decide say you won't leave them the way it is. Now the next thing be you see this green line for here. The green line they always tell us how much dirty our data be. Because for data analysis, we talk say data no clean, it is dirty. If you put this line, if you put your cursor for this line, it will tell you what's in the stop with your data. So for example, it say, cursor stay one place. In the talk say the data they want 100% valid, okay? You no get error, you know they empty. And if you look say from here to here, it green. For name, it green from here to here. But if you come macro area, you go see say from here they gray. It not green like the other ones. So it means say something they stop with this
Mercy, sorry, if you zoom in a bit more.
zooming. Okay. Where are you guys? Okay. Zoom in. And this one. Is it better? Is it better?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So I be the talk say this gray line, they show you how much dirty your data be. So as I put my cursor for macro area on top that line, it show me say 78% of my data they valid, while 22% they empty. Okay. The same thing for latitude. Latitude and longitude, we use them check where something they geographically. Say you want pinpoint where it dey. So for this data, it go tell us certain languages where we go look which place then they for map. Now this one they show 24% empty, and I saw EB go down. So that we're not going to waste more time, we go to check the data set. Anywhere where we see say that today, we go to clean and they go. And the best way to do them now to use your filter, yeah? Cancel, sorry. So if I click my drop down for ID, I see say the ID number, it makes sense. Although they don't use small letter start time, I don't know because ID and identification number, if you be saying so they did one. Then for name, if I check name, this na name of languages. Maybe make I add them so that I no go confused. Make I add language name. Language name, okay? So language name. And if I drop down, it look like say the data they normal. Nothing they there way go really worry me. Okay. Now if I go macro area, it say list may be incomplete. So if I hit load more, I dey see two things here. One, my data gets null. Null means say nothing dey there, nothing dey inside the cell. E dey empty. And if I check here, you go see Africa, semicolon, Eurasia. You go see Africa, Eurasia, South America. So it means say certain languages that they speak am for Africa, Eurasia, South America. But I no go want make my data be like that. I want make, even if they speak the language for Africa, for example, if they speak Igbo for Nigeria, I want make I get Igbo, then macro area, Nigeria, Hausa, macro area, Nigeria. Just stand alone, make everybody bear their papa name. I don't want them group together. I go do two things for this column. The first thing where I go do be this null. I go change this null to unknown so that anywhere where the cell see null, make it change them to unknown. And we do something similar last week for Excel. So if I come up here, under home tab, come here, you go see replace value. You go see say my column they highlighted because for Power BI in a column we go they use more. We know they to use row like that, like you know if you call row like that. So I go to call this column, yeah. So if I click replace value with my column highlighted, replace value, it go ask me say, what's it make I go find? Which value make I go find? I go come put null, go find null for that column. When I see null, what's it make I replace them with? Just help me put unknown. So once I click OK, it don't help me go everywhere where null day. It don't change them to unknown. Now the other thing when I talk about click load more, I talk say we get Africa, we get Eurasia, we get South America. I don't want time like that. I want to make every language bear in Papa name by itself. So even if they speak Igbo for Africa, for Eurasia, for South America, give me one row for Igbo where they speak for Africa. Give me another row for Igbo where they speak for Eurasia. Give me another row for Igbo where they speak for South America. How we go do that one? If I click cancel, I go use another thing where we talk about last week. And make I see whether I transform data in the good. Now for transform data in day, we use split column last week. Okay, so if I click on this split column, now for transform tab I come split column. If I click split column, you go see by delimiter. Now go remember say we talk about delimiter last week. Now delimiter go tell you say specify the delimiter where you want use take split your column. Select or enter the delimiter. Make I cancel. If I click here, you go see say wetin separates the data na semicolon. Each of them, Africa semicolon, Eurasia semicolon, South America. So cancel, come back to my transform tab, click the drop down for split column, click by delimiter. If I come here, I go look for semicolon. I don't enter semicolon. I want make it give me each of them per row, no be column. So if I click advanced option here, it don't give me option for column and row. Now go click row. Once I hit OK, it don't separate my data for me. You're gonna see I'm here. If I do something, you're gonna add steps here. You're gonna add steps. And if I don't want that step rather, I go just cancel and go. I want them. So click drop down. If I load more, you go see say my data, everybody don't bear their papa name. Nobody join together again. And then my data set here don't move from some percentage where they empty to 100% valid. Now make we go latitude and longitude. Again, drop down. I get null, loads more. Now still null I get. But because this one they pinpoint to geographical location, I no go fit use unknown for them. Rather, I go just filter this null come out, meaning anywhere we get null, I no go fit determine where it for map. So I no need them. I go filter them out. To filter them out, I go click null. It don't come out. Once I hit OK, the step don't add here. It say filtered row. And because latitude blank cells don't come out, automatically don't come out for longitude. We go come ISO code. Again, click here. I go click loads more to see everything where they sub for the data, right? Now, null day here. Anywhere where null day, I want make it change them for me to unknown. So come back to my home tab. I feel either click replace value, or I feel right click, it will give me option. So if I choose replace value, automatically don't bring null for me because I click the row where null day. If I click a different row, it will bring a different thing. So unknown, click OK. This one don't clean. Make I call my country with, make I check them before I go. Good. Everything make sense. Nothing join each other. Cool. So go countries, click drop down, loads more. I purposely choose data way different from what you go see for internet, because most times people they use sales market. Not every time people they sell markets. Some people they work for health data, people they work for various areas. If you they work for football and you go to analyze data. So not every time we go to use sales data set. Now this one for countries, you go see say countries join together. So I go do the same thing when I do for a macro area for this one. So hit cancel. I go first replace null. So anywhere where you see in get null, Abby. No, you don't get null. Load more. You get null. Okay. Anywhere where you see null, replace value. Anywhere where you see null, let me change them to unknown. Click OK. Now the next thing I want to separate them, make everybody bear their papa name. With my column highlighted, I go come transform. I go come split column by delimiter. Semicolon don't did there because I used them the last time. Click advance, choose row, hit OK. I go check on to see what's in this up. Cool. Everything don't stand by themselves. Is isolates be like say not dirty? It is okay. So I go leave them. Family ID. So for family ID here, they see say no day. Family ID. I get family ID and then I get ID. So the thing where I go do here, I go create what thing we they call column. I go create one column. I go use if statement when I learned last week. We talk about if statement when we talk about Excel. Now, what thing I go do for this if statement be? Because every language gets a name. Every language gets its own ID, unique ID. Every language can't get in family ID. I go create column where talk say anywhere where you come for family ID. If you come any of this cell, if you meet null there, my battery don't live. I beg 1 minute. Me, I don't carry my charger. Sorry. Okay, when I know vex. So what's in at the top? I won't create if statements. I won't create a column. We go talk if statements. Now, anywhere where language day, anywhere where you come for family ID, where you see null, I want make you come here, replace them with ID, with the ID. So if you come here, family ID, now null for each of these cell, come here under that language, carry the ID, give them. But if you know null, leave them like that. Now I go come up this tab here where they call add column. If I click them, I want to use custom column. Once I click custom column, I go change this one to family. I go put hyphen just because I don't get one family ID there. Underscore, sorry, no be hyphen. So family ID. Then here I go write my if statement. If they sensitive to case. So I want to say if you come family ID, just like I talk if you come family ID and it is equal to null, then this one be like when you dey write SQL query small, you go to write the English. Then give me ID. Okay, else give me back family ID. Now I go explain them. He say if you come this column, any cell, he say if you come family ID, that is this column, anywhere where the cell now equal to null, okay, then go check that line for the language. What will be the ID? Give me the ID. If it then null, carry the ID, put there. If you not then null, leave them as CP, family ID. Now, once I hit OK, it don't create a new column for me, will be family ID. If you look here, make I scroll small, make una see. Where family ID, the other one day. Cool. See this family ID here, FASU 1242. Hopefully I call am well. But if you check family ID here, na null. So what it do be, it come here, when I remember FASU 1242, it come here, come carry am, FASU 1242. Cool. Now I go carry this one, come here. I go delete this one, because I won't use it and replace them. I go remove them. Yeah, so my data don't dey clean. So this one are the family ID. I don't come out and here, see, say remove column. Now for my family, every language get family, meaning it gets family tree. It get the trace where you from come. Now, the only issue when I see for this data, and I say it gets null. So I go click, I go come back to my home, replace value. I go put null. Anywhere where you see null, give me unknown. I go hit OK. Status code, load small, only null dey here. Now I want to replace my null. Anywhere where you see null, I want make you give me 0. So we're going to need to put caveat somewhere. If we use status code, make I write time. If we use status code, we're going to need to explain, say, anywhere where you see 0, it means say, now unknown. So I go put replace with 0. Okay. Now the data don't clean. Now status label, load more. Again, the only issue here now null. And I go come here again, replace value. Anywhere where you see null, give me unknown. Click OK. Now I want to do one other thing for this status label. You can see say everything here starts with small letter. I want change them, make it start with capital letter. Like everything there should start with capital letter. I go come transform. Near split column, I go click format. See lowercase. If I want to make everything be lowercase, if I want to make it be uppercase, if I want to make it be capitalize each word, now waiting I want. Once I hit capitalize each word, you don't put them here for me. The next step when I don't do now capitalize each word. So everything here, you don't capitalize each word for me. But like I said, I've been not clean this one before. I go can't change them to capital. Change the label to capital. Now, what's in this status label they tell us? They tell us condition of each languages. So some languages don't they extinct. Some don't they nearly extinct. Some don't they moribund. Some don't they not endangered. Sorry, some they not endangered. Some they shift and some they threatened. The one way we don't know, we don't change them to unknown. Okay. Now I don't claim my data reach where I want. I will just make the name here, make it make sense. So if I put languages of the world, press my OK. Now remember, so we don't talk about extract, all the places where they carry data come from. We don't talk about transform. We just transform our data. And inside transform data, we don't clean the data set. We don't remove null. We don't create if statements. We don't capitalize each word. Yeah. Any other thing where we don't do where I don't miss? We go come do the last step where be L to load. So if you come back to home, you go see this place, close and apply. If I click drop down, if I click close, everything when I don't do here, I go lose them. If I click apply, it go save for me, but it go still leave me for where we they call Power Query Editor. But if I click close and apply, it go do everything when I don't do, like it go apply them, then it go carry me go where I go start the real work to they show my data. So I don't click close and apply. You know, they bring the data come where we will carry out the work. Good. Now this place here, I don't talk a bit about with a column reports view. So now here we go to show our data set. Now last week we talked about formula and functions, calculations, but for Power BI with a column measures. So I'm going to say measures when I want to do calculations. And this place here, now you feel from create new measures. See, I'm here for under the group calculations. Don't worry about what I want to do now, not just for my own sanity, because if you want create measures, you feel create them inside your table, you go to add. But me, they like create different table for my measure. So I go quickly do something. May I not worry about this one. Language measure. Okay, next. All cells, correct. Yeah, close and apply. And yeah. So that one, I'm going to create my measure there. So the thing where we go do, just like for this one, where I'm this one, I go create an overview page. Now the same, yeah. I go count the total countries, word language, language family, macro area, and languages where they isolate. Yeah. To do that one, I go use new measure. The first thing we want check now total countries where they the world based on the data set. So if I put equal to, normally they always like write for the next line. You feel right here if you want, but for me, make it look clean. I go press shift and enter. It go carry me go the next line. Now, because when I do explanation, I talk say certain languages. If you get for Nigeria, we know say Nigeria get over 500 languages. Now, if you get Igbo, you go get Nigeria as the country where they speak. If you get Yoruba, you go get Nigeria as the language where they speak. If you get Isoko, you go get Nigeria as the language where they speak. What thing I want make you do for me now, anywhere where you see Nigeria, just count them as one. So count Nigeria as one, regardless of the number of rows where it completes and languages. I go use the function where they call distinct counts, yeah? Distinct counts anywhere where you see Nigeria, regardless of the number of rows where it go count Nigeria once. Once you don't call the function, it go bring this bracket open, and I go remember from last week class, right? So now I want count total countries. It say which column you want make I count. Now the column of countries. So once I click this one, I go close my bracket. I go hit enter. Automatically, it don't create the measure for me here. Once it don't create that measure for me here, may I ignore this one. This is not just for my own sanity. Delete from the model. So once you see I'm calculator, you go know say na measures 9 day here. So now I don't create total countries for me. I want visualize these total countries. I go come my visualization pane, and I remember say I say now here we go visualize anything where we don't calculate. I go click on my card. I don't want my card too big like that. Thank you, sir. Too big. So I go bring and come somewhere here. Now I go click this measure where I don't create. So once I say calculator, just think of measure. I go click them. It don't show me countries. It says 245 countries. Now there for that data. Now I want to arrange this data or this visual. I go come here. It say format your visual. Once I click here, I want make the title be countries of the world. World countries. I don't want to make it too big. So I go write world countries. World countries. Countries. Okay, this one I go increase them to 18. Oh, okay, make I leave them because I zoom them in. Now why the thing be like that? So what countries are they here? General title. I want to make the word countries there for me to click and center. So you now go see I'm center here. Then this one way they down, I want to change them to total. I go just come here. You hear where I get total countries. Come out the countries. It not go affect the measure, just the visual. So it don't change to total. The next thing when I want to, I want to make this total they bold. I go come under my visual, under category label. Category label now be this one. Once I click bold, it don't they bold. Okay. Now the next thing where I want create, I want check. Okay, I don't talk about what total word countries. Total languages be the next thing we will check. We go use the same format. I feel either click here, new measure, or I feel come here, right click new measure. I go come check total languages equal to, again, shift enter, distinct counts, because I don't want to make it count. I want to make it count only. I don't have to spell distinct counts. Cool. I want to make it count one language as one, regardless of the number of places where it is. So language name, it is here. If I click them, I go close them, I go hit enter. You see them, you don't create them here. Again, I go call another card measure, card visual, sorry. This line, they help us know where we did. So, don't tell me where I did. So once I click total languages, you can see what's in the calculator. Distinct counts. I know add counts. Distinct counts. I supposed to choose distinct count. Then now it's supposed to work. Cool. So just like last week, I want to make it get separation. I go come here. You go see that comma guy again. Just click comma. It go separate them for you. The next thing I want to do, I go format them like this one. So hit here, format your visual. Go here. I go click open my title, world languages. World languages. I want to make it there for center. So come down here. You can see I'm click center. Then I go come back to this. No, yeah, this one. I want to change this one way they down to total. So click enter. Different ways to do them. Then I want to make this one day bold. I go come back to format my visual. Category label, it is on. I go come click bold. It don't bold. Okay. Now I know that to see the line between the different the space between my cards. So this thing where they here, they call on canvas. I feel change the color of the canvas. Sorry, if I come here, format your report page, come here, it's going to tell me say canvas background. I want darken the canvas background small so that we're going to see the cards very well. So the color currently now white, and my cards too now white. I go darken the background small. I dey like boring colors, so make I take which one? Gray. Maybe this one. Then because the transparency they 100 here, I go to reduce them small. Make I change color. Don't too gray. Make I take this one. Cool. So if I still bring them to make I change them to 50. Use hand. 50. Yeah, I like them like this. So now I don't change my background so that I go to see my card very well. The next thing where I want check, make I see, we talk about, we do word language family. Make we check language family, macro area, and isolate languages. Okay. So again, I go come here, right click, new measure. Distance count. Listen, I say I want check. Make we go to the table, make I check. Come table view. I don't calculate total languages. I don't check total country. I go check how many family we get. Right. So again, new measure. Language family. Families. Equal to shift down. Distinct count, meaning count for me one, regardless of how many places when it did. So language, this is my language name. Now family I won't count. So family, close my bracket, hit enter. You don't create time for me. Now I go come here again. I go call another card. Now I see road well. So yeah, put them here. Reduce them to the same size. Language family, hit them. You say now 248 language families we get. Again, I go come here, format, go general, open my title, language families. Me, I'm spelling today, families, okay. Then hit center. Come here, change this one to total. It no go affect the calculation when I do, just the visual. So again, I will come back here because I want to make the category label, I want to make it bold. So open bold. Cool. So the next thing we want to check macro areas. How many macro areas they totally for the data set? So if you come here, right click, or if you come here, new measure, macro area equal to, shift enter, again distinct count, so that it will count them anywhere where you see distinct. I know distinct count. Let's do the new spelling, don't go the same way. Macro area, close bracket, hit enter. You don't create them for me here. Now I go come here, I go call another card, carry on come here, arrange them. Macro area, once I click on, it's in a macro area where we get now 7. So I go come here again, general, title on, put my macro area. If you do them anywhere where you like, anyhow way good for your eyes. So me, I go come back here, change this one to, I just follow the same pattern so that I go understand what's in it too. Come back here, category label, I won't make it day bold. Now the final thing we'll go calculate for up here. Now whether language they isolate, how many languages they isolate? Because I didn't explain. If I come my data view just to explain to now, hit the data set, we get language either they isolate true or they isolate false. True means say the language no get papa and mama, like they don't know where it from come, it just come. False means say yes, we know where it from come. So we won't count how many languages they don't know where they from come, they just come by themselves. Now to do that one, I'm going to introduce another calculation where they calculate. If you not think back to last week, it be like when we talk about when we won't count the number of students will be male for a particular range. Then we won't check about people will be male, will be graduate as an example, we can they use Snapchat. Just think about them like that. Now I go again, right click, new measure. The thing when I want check now is isolate. No, make I name them isolate languages. Isolate languages equal to shift enter. Now I go introduce what they call calculate. Now this calculate, they ask me, say, where you want make I go check? Remember last week, which range you want make I go check? But this one, they ask me expression. And expression and calculations when I don't do. Which expression you want make I go check? I want make you go check total languages. So if I put total languages, you don't bring them here. Now, what's it make I look for? I want make you go is isolate. So I feel either scroll down here or I feel column direct. So if I scroll down, I go just click is isolate. I go say anywhere where you see say is isolate. Nah, true. I think true no need today inside quotation. You know they use quotation for true because true na Boolean data type, no be text. So once I close my data set, my calculation, sorry, and I hit enter, it go calculate them for me. All the places where the language they isolate. Now, if I bring another card here, bring and come here on the space. Make a first leave them like that. Reduce them. Maybe you reduce this one. Oh. Okay. So once I click is isolate, it's a 182 languages they isolate. So again, I don't rush. I hope I never lose you now. So I come format your visual, come general, come title, click this one, come here. I go put isolate. Actually, if I come here, I feel just Control A, Control C. Okay, come here, click here, title, just click Control V. You don't give me everything I want. Now I go click center, come back here, change this one to total. Then come back here because I want to make it bold. So label category, here, I go just click bold. Now I want to make all these things get the same size. If I hold down my control button, if I click 1, 2, you go hold your control down. Okay. I feel want to reduce the size. So if I come here, click this one again, come general, the property, I could just play around them to see which thing go work for me. So if I use 150 for all of them, cool. Like I said, the thing don't reduce now. Now again, I want to make them separate each other, make space get the same space in between them. So if you come format here, for format tab, click format, align, click align, distribute horizontally. Once I click distribute horizontally, it will arrange them well for me. You don't give them the same space. Make we leave them. This one no enter well. So families, language family. I go shorten the name so that it go enter. So I go change them to long. Okay. So that I go enter. Cool. So like this now. Now the next thing when we want to talk, we want to check the variation, how this thing takes spread across different macro areas. So I go use this visualization here. Make we use clustered bar. If I put them here, open them small, drag them go down. Now I want to check how many languages that they speak per macro area. So again, once you click, PowerBI could arrange them for you where it say they okay. So for my measure, I click macro area because I don't calculate macro area. Then here, I go choose languages. No, sorry. Here, I go choose macro area. Yeah. You don't put the macro area for X axis for me. Then I go choose total languages. I want to see languages that they speak per area. If I open them, I just think will take no space. I think that's not because I zoom on. Okay. So if you put your cursor here, it will show you say for Africa that they speak 2,333 languages. Eurasia, I know bite my mouth, that they speak 1,963. Now I want to tidy this place, make it look fine. All these things where they here, I want make the numbers sit down for all of this place, make it there on top them. Then I want to make this one be the only topic when I get this one and this one. I go come out time again. Come here, format your visual. I go start by x-axis. So I won't come out this one. So I go off the title, just off them. It go there okay. Then close them. I won't come out data and the title for y. So come y. Two things I go off here. I go off the value. You see, say the number don't come out. May I only make you see. So off, it don't go. This one I won't come out. Off. Cool. The next thing I want make you they see the numbers on top of the what do they call them? The bar. You go come down again here where you see, let me this one. Come down. Good. Data label. Once I click the data label, it will come on top each of them. But I don't want to make it they show my data label like that. I want to make it they show the real number. I click. Where data again? Yeah, see data. As I don't on them, once I click this drop down, it will show me options. Now I want make it not show me the value, make it show me the real value. So display units, I will come here, I will click none. It will show me the real numbers. Now wait till I want to see that. Now the next thing I want to do, because I don't everything here for middle, for consistency, I want to make this one set there for middle. Come back to general, come my title, see I'm here, click center. It will go center. Now when person just come look, by looking at this landing page or this, make a name an overview page, I will name an overview. By looking at this overview page, you fit tell how many languages that they speak for the different macro area based on the data set. Now the other thing when I want check languages by macro area for percentage. This time around, I go use a different visual. I go call pie charts. You bring and come up so that I go to see them. Yeah, bring and come here. Now, so again, now the languages won't say. So if I click total languages, where I don't calculate, every language now 8K, we know already by 8,300. So now I want to see them by distribution of macro area. No, we don't do macro area, sorry. Make we check status label. So if I use status label, it's going to tell us which one they endangered. Now, we see the number and the percentage. I don't want to see number. I just want to see percentage of each of them. So this blue, for example, means say not endangered. They call this one legend, right? Legend, they show you what's in the color mean. So anywhere where you see blue, it means not endangered. Now I don't want to see this 3K. I want to see only the percentage. Again, I go come here, make sure say your visual day highlighted. You go see say the first square should say it's still on. Click this one. I go come, make I see general, visual, detail. So click detail label. Once I click this one, it say, sure you want to make these numbers they outside. Are they happy make it they outside? But what thing I want to see, click my drop down. The only thing I want to see now percentage of total. So if I click percentage of total, it will leave only the percentage for me. So it means that the number of languages where they extinct, for example, the percentage based on the color now 13.52% then be. Now, so that the thing go they clear for now, make I leave her like this. I go open her like this. But usually, because I zoom in, I want it be like that. Okay. The next thing we go want check now is isolate. We don't know here how many numbers they isolate, but make we print another visual here. So I go use this one. Now I go come click total languages again. You go choose where you want to make it day. You don't choose y-axis for me. If I click is isolate, it don't share them for me. So the number of languages where no they isolate now 8,118. The one where they isolate now 182. Total language is isolate. So I will change this one. Okay, make I leave that one. Leave them, enter. Make we go clean them up because I want to make it day like this one. I go come out waiting there for the y-axis and waiting there for the x-axis. So again, come back here. Come x-axis. My title, I go off them because I don't get title for up. I go close them. I go my y-axis, click the drop down. I won't come out the title and then I won't come out the values. Now where I don't come out the values, I go come down to my data label. I go on them. So again, it don't show me 8.1K. I don't want 8.1K. I want make it give me the real value. So that's how they look at. I go no. Positioning, no. Values, come to values. Display unit auto. I don't want auto. I want none. So don't give me the right value. As they look at, they know what's in the sub. Now 182 languages, 90 isolate, and 8,118 no they isolate. Now the next thing I want to do for consistency's sake, I want to make this one constant for me too. Okay, I go do it for this one too. So come here, general, title, total language, why is isolate, total, isolate, total, isolate. Okay. Put on for me to first before I think the language wise. It's language isolates. I will change them like that. Is the language isolates, okay? Is the language isolates, is the language isolates, question mark for the front. So yeah, is the language isolates? False. 8,000. Cool. I like it like that. If you like I'm a different way, if you sabi with subheading past me. Now I don't put this one for center. If you just hit this one, it will still do the same place. So I will just hit center. So don't do center. If you decide, say you don't like the color of the bar, if you want to change the color of the bar of its isolates, for example, I go come the visual itself, see column, click column. You see the color here? If I click this one, maybe I won't make it boring. Change them to gray. It's too boring. I go change them to maybe green. Make I find green. Aha, like this one. I like this one. Okay. Now, so once I go need to zoom am back, make una for see am where it's supposed they fine. Now the next thing when I want to create the subheading. Come back to home, text box. You don't carry text box, put where it see space, but I go drag and go up. Scroll. Bring and come up here. Open now. Reduce and go now. Okay, so here I go come put languages of the world as subheading, languages of the world. I go select them. Here, I go increase the font size. Now remember how we talk about increase font size. Don't too big. Reduce them to maybe 28. Here, I go come put them for center. I don't put them for center. Make I see as today. Enough to find. Open up. Cool. So if I did like this, it is languages of the world. Now I want to change the color of this background. I go come here again. No, click on you need to be there. You need to be highlighted. Then come the background for here. I go change the color. I go choose the same green. Now when I don't choose green, okay. Another thing when I want to, I don't like as the space too much. Okay. Another thing when I want to do, I want to put filter so that maybe you want check the number of languages within Africa. You just want see them. We talked about filter last week. So now I will bring filter, this one here, this visual here now filter. So if I click filter, if I bring this one here, if I bring the filter here, this one too. So I will select this one. I won't put them, I won't carry them go down. So bring and come down small. Okay. Now this one, I won't make it stay somewhere here. Now the thing I want to put here, I want to put some of these things when I don't calculate here for filter. So for example, I want filter by macro area. So click macro area. It's not good like this. Actually, if I open it like this, and I go still say if you use them, but because of the space, I want to make it be drop down. So click format. I go come slicer setting, click them. I don't want to make it be vertical list. I want to make it be drop down. So click drop down. You know, answer me. Filter, format, slicer setting, drop down. Why is it not drop down? Cool. You don't change to drop down. Oh, I see what's in the happen. It's too big because of the zooming in. And the only way when I see them be that. Okay, make I reduce this one so that I go see them. Reduce the size of this one. Reduce the size of this one. Okay, select. I will carry them, come down small. Cool. Good. So that's now go see what's in the filter did too. Now see the filter macro area. I just want check number of languages whether they speak for South America or Australia or Africa as an example. Once I click this drop down, it don't show me the option. Say I want to check the number of language. See, once I click Africa, it show me say for Africa you get 2,333 languages. And then the number where they not endangered, threatened, shifting. You see as the thing they show you. They show you how many language family we get, 45. How many what countries they Africa, 104. How many language they isolate? Now 5. We no get mama and papa, we don't know where it from come. So now waiting filter they do. The next thing I go want check, I go want make as filter. So add another filter. You need to arrange this well. Good. So what's in again I want filter. I feel put status code. No, status label. So again, come here, format your data, slicer setting, click I don't want to make it be vertical list. I want to make it be drop down. So I click drop down. Again, if I want to check languages where they threatened, if I click it don't show me. 163 countries get languages where they threatened. 500 they for Papua New Guinea. 164 they North America. 426 they Africa. So now so PowerBI they work. Very interactive and intelligent tool. Waiting again with people for filter. Countries go to plenty. Make we put is isolate. So if I put another filter, carry and enter here. Click isolate. Again, come here. Slicer settings. I want to make it be drop down. Okay. So one thing I will do here is isolate. I will put question mark so that now either true or false you will choose. One more thing. Make I put filter for language name. So another filter. Carry and come here. Scroll down. then language name, click language name. Then here again, format your data, your visual, sorry, slicer setting. I want to make it be drop down. Okay, my selection. So if you select more than one language, cool. Another thing where I want to do for here, I want to make you feel search. So you want to come search for Yoruba, for example. I go come here. If I click on this, if I come this more options, click on. Once I hit search, if I come here, I hit search. So if I search Yoruba, it show me say Yoruba Sign Language Day. Yoruba. Who knew that? I didn't know. Now, when I click on Yoruba as an example, it said 2 countries they speak Yoruba. Again, I did not know that one. I think say only Nigeria they speak Yoruba. It said 2 countries they speak Yoruba. If I dey curious to know how many which country be those? Come on here. I feel on my data set here. Click on my data. I want to know which of those countries they speak the language. So this one just be like your Excel where you learned last week. So use the search button, click Yoruba. You don't bring Yoruba Sign Language. I just want only Yoruba. So, and then I can't go check, say which country be BJ, which country get BJ as in short form. And I can't know say, Google can't tell me say, nah, Benin Republic. So I just learn say that they speak Yoruba for Benin Republic. So clear all filter, come back here. So now the things where you feel do with the data. I could just tidy them up so that it go, even though we know say because we zoom and we know they use the whole page. I won't make it look neat. Okay, carry on, come up small. No, they aligned. They aligned now. Now I go make this one big small. Good. So looking at, because now waiting on a fit to be this one. So make we assume say now so the page be this. Now your stakeholder go come here. If now in the morning, as you come here, the thing when they see now languages of the world, how many them be? There be 8,300. Total country 245, language family now 248, macro area 7, languages where they isolate now 182. And if you want to drill down, say you want to check go down, you want to see language name, any language where you choose here, it's going to give you information. Now, I don't choose filter. If I want clean them, you see this thing here, clear selection. Once I hit clear selection, it don't go. Now, I go quickly go the next page so that we go do a bit more calculation. This time, because now story will they tell. This now overview, you come, it don't give you information. Now, we won't check the languages where they threatened. So I go create another page here. I go name this page at risk because we want check data sets where they at risk. I will come here to save time. I will copy this one. Once I click this one, come here, click copy, come back here. I will just hit my cursor anywhere, Control V, it don't come. So languages of the world, I could just add at risk.
Mercy, I
Teachers,
beg
you want to
before
say
we go
something?
on. Yes, now Rejoice Day here. Okay,
Hi,
so we have a
Rejoice.
question. Hello. We have a question in the comment section. Person they ask say for that macro area,
Yeah.
the languages figure different color. All of them must they be blue like that? They figure different color. And in the ask say is language isolate.
What did he ask for? Is a language isolate,
Make I
which,
make I make I read the question as Cynthia ask Can
yeah.
we have different colors total? Can we have
And
different
then,
colors total languages by macro? And is language isolate? Now, so you take ask am.
okay, yeah, I get what's in me, but when I type
Uh,
it in. Yes, we forget different language. So if you come here, so just like I changed this one. Oh, I'm not sure. No, we're not fit. Make I see. Come here, come column. So make I see. If I click here, oh yeah, we fit. So you see, apply settings to categories. Okay. So if I choose Africa, I want make Africa be blue. Yeah. If I come here, once I choose Papunesia, I hope I dey call am well, I fit choose different color for am. I fit come here again, I go click North America, make I choose Eurasia. I want make Eurasia be, and I go forgive me, I know they too they good with colors. Now I want to make Eurasia be like this. I want change North America. I come here, give am one dull color. Cool. Come here, South America. Again, change the color. Maybe something shouty. Again, come here to Australia. So say you go to select them, you go come to change the colors. Oh, the only color where they wear for body as I be together. So maybe something like this. Now, waiting they ask me that, I mean. The person if you confirm whether now waiting they ask, I beg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Na so
Yeah.
1142, please. Abeg help us know say we don't answer your question. Reply in the comment section, and abeg if anybody get any questions so far, put them for the comment section. We dey watch and would ask it as we go on. Thank you. Please go ahead.
Okay, so I think the person will make I change this one too. So I will just quickly choose one boring color. Change this
Okay,
one.
in talk yes. In don't talk yes. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I go to the next page, maybe at risk. Now for at risk, the thing when I go to check, usually me, I'd always come my table view to check what thing I fit visualize, because sometimes as data analysts, they work different projects, they work with different data. Some of them you no go understand them from beginning, but as you dey work on top the data, you go come dey know the data well. And how you go take know am? For me personally, you go know am. I dey know am from my table view. So if I come, they look, say, wetin this one they talk, wetin that one they talk. Okay. So now I want check, I want create at risk. I come my table view, I come this status label, I click am. I see the different options. So I want check how many numbers, how many languages they extinct. Okay, so make I write them down so we no go forget. How many language they extinct? How many language they moribund? How many language they nearly extinct? Okay. How many language? I no go check not endangered because I say at risk. So I go check how many language they shifting, and how many language they threatened. So again, come back here. I go need to create measures for each of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things when I want check. So we will go back to what we do before. Create new measure. The first thing when I want check now, extinct. Me and spell it today be like say we will be friends. Extinct equal to shift enter. Now remember, I go call calculate because I want send calculate go message. I want send them go check for me how many languages they extinct. So he go say, when I say calculate, once I call calculate, he go ask me where make I go, which expression. The expression when I want make you go check for me now total languages. So if you go total languages, once I put comma, just like we learned last week, he go go the next one. So if you see here, this one done bold. He say where you want make I check. I want make you come. Make we scroll go down. I don't go down. I want make you come status label. I don't put too much space here. Nobody tell me. I want make you call status label equal to. This time we go bring our quotation mark because we deal with text. And when you deal with text for data, you go put quotation mark. So extinct. Put the quotation mark, then extinct. You need to make sure say, me and this extinct today. You need to make sure say, as a date for your data sets, now so you dey call them, otherwise it no go see them. So extinct, close the quotation, close my my calculation, hit enter or hit this one, anyone. He go bring the calculation for me. So he don't bring extinct for me. Now I go come here again, as we do before, just the same step. Bring the card here, carry and come up. Carry and come up here. Now once I hit extinct, it don't give me the number. It there for 1,000, so I need to put comma. Come here. So what thing I do? I click on this one. As I click on the measure itself, it give me the option to put the format. Sorry, I've been run quick pass. So click on this, automatically it will do this for me. Now I want format time. So click on the card visual, come here, format visual, come my general, languages of the world at risk. I go change, put title, I go put extinct so that it's not go too big. I feel copy them. Next time I could just copy them. Extinct. Okay. I go put them for center. Come here, the same thing where we'll do the other time, just change this one for total. You feel decide say you don't want change them, or depending on the card where you they use, different way to do them. So come back here, I just they follow the same steps so that when I go remember. So click on both. Okay. I feel decide say I want to reduce the size of my data because it's too big past everything there. So here, make I show now. Under data label, here, font size, make I reduce them to 25. See how it go be. Cool. Now still reduce them too big. Data label, I will reduce them to maybe 22. So not 22 I use for this one. So 22. Now I don't put extinct. I need to darken my canvas so now I go to see the cards. So again, come back to this place, format your page, click this one. I go come to canvas background, click this one. I go still choose my boring color. I will come reduce them. If you pull this one to reduce them, or if you just click 50. So now you see my card. Okay. So the next thing we want to check, I say extinct, we go come check moribund. So either click new measure here or right click. I will put moribund equal to shift and enter to go to my next line. Again, I go call the calculate guy. He go ask me where you want to make I go. I want make you check total languages for me. Total languages. Okay, what's it make I find? Go status label. If you either start to the type status label or just type I to put gap for that thing. So again, equal to, I go quotation more rebound. Make sure saying that the same way you did for your data, you write the case and everything. Otherwise, if you not see them. So click enter. It don't create them for me. So I will call my card again. Carry on come here in brother. Click moribund. 433 languages. This time I could just Control A, Control C, then come here, come general, open my title. I could just paste them there. Then I could put them for center for here. Okay. Hit center. Then I will come back to my visual. This one, I will change them to total. Total, hit enter. Then come back here, data label, bold. Okay, then this one, I will reduce them to 22. Okay, so that they go be consistent. Now the next thing when I go to create another measure, this time we want check nearly extinct equal to shift enter, calculate guy again. Just the same thing when I did do, just the different filter I did call this time. So again, total language I want. So if I put comma, I feel just try to the type label, you go bring them for me, status label, equal to, put my quotation mark, nearly extinct I want this time, nearly extinct. Close them and close my calculation, enter. Now I go just call my card, bring and come here, arrange them to be the same length. where you dey nearly extinct, to click nearly extinct. 301 languages. So just to make them easy, come here. If you decide say you like them like that, so me I just the format my own, make it look good. If you sabi do them in a different way. So first I will come back here. I will change this one to total, hit enter. I will come here again. I will first come my category label, just following the same format for consistency. Then I will call my data label. I will change this one to 22. Now the next thing when I go calculate, now language is where they shift. So new measure again, name shifting. Okay, shifting equal to shift button and enter, calculate again, total languages. So for each time, if they go find those expressions, now I go put comma, if you just put label, you go call out the status label for me, equal to quotation mark, I define shifting. Once I close them, I hit enter. It don't create time for me here. So again, call my card, bring my card here. And shifting the words. So unlike Excel, where we no come visualize, this one we go visualize, but we did most of the calculation as we take one last week. So come here, maybe we can just change this one to total as I did here. Total, then come here, general, open, title, put them there, Ctrl V, put them for center, come back to my visual, category label, make them bold. Okay. Come back to data label. I want $22. We just want to 22. So cool. So the last one we want to check now threatening. So again, new measure. I'm going to name threatening equal to shift enter, go the next line, then calculate. I go call total languages. Again, put comma. Then if you just the type status label, it will come out. So equal to quotation mark, threatened this time. And once I close my bracket, I hit enter. It don't create time for me. So I will call another card. Okay, we just increase this one, even though we not say the page wide pass like that. But because I zoom them, now why it be like that? So the last one we want not threatened. So if I click threatened, it don't come here. Okay, it did 1,000. So I need to put the comma. So click on this, your measure where you create, click on, it will bring out the whole option. So just click this one again. It will automatically do one for you. Then if you click this one or ignore them. Now, the next thing I want to arrange them like this. So I will come here, Ctrl A, Ctrl C, change them to total at once, enter. Come here to my general, title on, title drop, Ctrl V. Okay, click center. Then come my visual, come category label, because I want to make this one bold. So click bold, close this one, go data label, change this one to 22. Good. So we don't create this one. Once you come this at risk page, you they look at once, they tell you, they answer you, you they know which one they extinct, which one they nearly extinct, which language done the shift, and which one they threaten. The next thing you want check on by geographical location, you want fit check on for map. We will just put on for map. So if I click on my map here, click map, it don't come out. I will just open the map to this page. Okay. Now for the map, now there we need this longitude and latitude. Because now you go tell us where the thing dey for people where no map. People where no map well. Once I click latitude, it go put on for me where you feel say gas stay. I don't want make it be sum. So click on this drop down here. Click don't summarize. It don't come out. I go click longitude. It still bring am for sum. No sum am for me. I go come here. So click this arrow. Click this arrow. Don't summarize. Okay. It don't bring out the map. Then upgrade the map. Okay. Now the next thing I want to, I go bring my total languages because now language I did check. Total languages. Once I click total languages, it don't put the size of the bubbles. So each of these bubble represent languages. Yeah. Now I go come put by status label. So once I click the status label, it don't by itself, it don't choose them for me. Say, okay, I don't use them. See where I put them. So when I start, you put them for legend. So legend be say anywhere where you see this color, make you know say nah, not endangered. Anywhere where you see this color, make you know say nah, extinct. So the thing when I want to, I go just change this one. I feel that change I'm here. Like I see. If I change them to status only, how it go be? Good. It don't answer me here. So it don't change to just status. Cool. Then this one, I go change my subheading. Again, come here, format, general, title. I want to make it be total languages by status. So I will come out by latitude and longitude. So come here, just the scroll. If I see status, I will come start to the console. Okay, so come back. I will come the delete time until I reach by. So I don't reach by. Now, total languages by status. I like them like that. Sorry, I want make it there for center. So don't forget, click on for center for consistency. Make it there center. Now, I want to make you feel zoom. You want zoom the map. Come to visual. Come visual. Sorry, not Pidgin with this big. Map settings. I go scroll, go down. I go come control. So when I click control, I go come navigation. I think when I click navigation, it don't bring them out. So if I want zoom in, you see if you zoom in or zoom out. Now, what if I want add filters? I don't get space here again, but I want add the same filters when I add here. So I want add filter of macro area, status label. I dey quick forget this now. Why I dey write them? Is isolate. Okay, make we just add those 3. Now I don't get space here. I go come use this filter. So if you use this pane to put our filter. Now the first one where I want add na macro area. See this macro area. This time around, because I want put them here on this page, not before all the pages. You get filter on this page or filter on all pages. If I put filter here, it will show for all my pages. Only this page I won't put. So I go use this place, filter on this page. So I go drag status label from here, come here. Now, if I want check languages where they extinct, once I click extinct, you see, it don't answer me. Only languages where they extinct, they show me. So if you can't trace them to go check where they dey, if you know how to use map well. I go come out them. Now that's one of my filters. The other filter what I want type now status label. So I go carry them again, drag them, put them here. No, I don't put status label. Macro area be the next one. Sorry. So macro area, put macro area. So you want check languages for Australia as they take B. So you don't answer you. Okay. So I don't get macro area, I don't get status. Then the next one where I want put now, share the language they isolate or not. Again, drag them, carry them, come here. Just like I do, again, I will put question mark because the answer question true or false. And this one, I won't make it be only status. I don't want me label. Just click here, come out. and hit enter. Okay, like this, I don't create 2-page report. 2-page reports done dey ready. Your stakeholder, they come, you they tell them any question where they ask you, you they use your reports, they enter. Oh, for Africa, we get 2,333. No be you they talk, not the data, but you they tell the story. So each page they tell different story. This one tell us the whole thing about the world. Okay, I go clear the filter. Why this one they tell us story about languages with the at risk? And I don't try to keep them to waiting we learn. Now, this modeling, like I talked for beginning, now when we don't talk about, or maybe when you don't learn about VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, then you go feel relate them to joining of tables, because for data we get dimension tables and fact tables and all of those things. So now here I go stop for today, and I go stop to share my screen.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much. Even Ayola Kehinde self dey clap for comment section. Abeg, if you know say you don't enjoy this session, put your clap in the comment section. Appreciate our facilitator Mercy. She don't too try, like she don't try. You no get anybody wey watch this video wey no go fit do everything wey you don't do. On top say you can't still speak am for pidgin. That's really good. Thank you so much. Before we close the session now, any final question? Again, any question where you want ask Mercy? If you get any question, just put am. Okay, I dey see the comments. Now so 114 to the clap as well. Who else? Who else? We've all enjoyed this session. Put your feedback, and then we get our feedback form for the comment section. We don't pin them on top there. So I beg, fill that comment section. If you really like what Mercy don't do, and you know say you want me this session also benefit am, make she fit see feedback of all the things wey she don't do. I beg, fill that form, okay? Fill the form. If you no see the form, make I just go up, scroll up for the comment section, you go see the form. Fill that form, make she know say she don't try. Thank you so much, Mercy. And it's been a
Thank
wonderful
you.
session. Thank you everyone for staying up till now.
Yeah.
On us self try. Thank you so much. So expect your feedback in the comment section. Sheyi Kehinde also they talk. Well done, Mercy. You over try. True, true, she over try. Thank you so much. And everybody is a wrap. We've come to the end of today's session. If you've not followed Heels and Tech on Instagram, please do also follow us. We have cohorts that are starting, and we have a lot of packages that you would love to participate in this learning process. Please do also learn with Heels and Tech. Subscribe to our social media handles so you'll be updated on everything we have to do. Thank you so much for staying with us. And I know say if you've been followed through this session, you feel do everything where she don't talk. Cherry pie, I dey see you, I dey hail. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.